You know this get ready with me videos? We're gonna do have breakfast with me videos. We're gonna put some peanut butter on in our oatmeal. There's actually a lot of peanut butter. And have some coffee and get ready for an awesome productive day. Because today we're gonna do a lot of stuff today. And one thing that I've learned recently, and I was always a person who wanted to learn how to master my life, how to master myself, how to master everything. And I've realized, it hit me recently, quite recently actually, that there's no really a need to try to master your whole life. It's a lot simpler than that. What's been really working for me is mastering one day. So instead of going and trying to master the whole week or month or my whole life and every aspect of my life, I wake up every day and I take it the smallest step that I can possibly find, which is master my day. What does that look like? What time do I wake up? What kind of food do I put in my system? What kind of things do I do during the day? What kind of person I am? How do I treat other people? What experiences that I have, and enhancing and mastering those every single day instead of focusing on the whole picture, focusing on just one day. Honestly, over the long term of time, you will end up mastering your life. So I'm still a work in progress on that. And obviously, without proper nutrition, I don't think that can even potentially happen. I can't imagine a life where I wake up and I eat junk. It's just, I remember last time I ate junk is probably, I don't know, a few years ago. And I felt terrible the next morning. And that solidified for me that, okay, I don't want to eat junk anymore because it doesn't make me feel good. That little hit of happy chemicals when I bite a burger, it's great, but the next morning it feels terrible. Like it's worse than a hangover. Imagine if you don't eat enough or if you don't eat good, it's literally like having a hangover every single day. That's terrible. And you won't really know that you feel terrible because, well, the thing is, if you've always been eating junk, if you've always been unhealthy with food, it becomes your new normal. Like, you don't know what it actually feels like inside to never feel bloated, to never feel discomfort in your stomach area, to not be fat, to like be fit, to eat healthy and have all of the energy that you need to complete your day. You think more clearly. It's just, once you do it for a very long time, you can't really go back to it. So if there is an area where you want to start improving your life, obviously food. It's the lowest hanging fruit that you can fix, like this. It doesn't take much time. It literally takes instantly because you eat every single day and you can instantly change your habit. We can go to Trader Joe or go to any Safeway, whatever store you go, and buy organic food, buy good quality food, eat healthy. I think that's where everybody should start. If you want to start getting your life to the point where you feel like you've mastered your day and you feel like you're realizing your true potential, I would suggest the first place to start is obviously your food. And you might say that eating the same thing over and over again is very boring. But the thing is, I mean, I don't eat the same thing over and over again. I only eat the same thing for breakfast. And that's what's been working for me. And obviously, everybody's different, everybody's bodies are different. So I'm just responding really well with this kind of food. You might not. You might be different, you might respond to different kind of food, but this is just what I prefer for myself. And I go out and I eat delicious food, although it does not have to be, it doesn't have to be unhealthy in order for it to be delicious. You can go and eat a steak with asparagus and mushrooms and whatever, and that's very healthy. You can pick, when you go to restaurants, obviously don't go to fast food restaurants. Obviously there's nothing wrong with going to fast food restaurants if you have different goals, which is always have a lot of energy, mastering your day, maximizing your potential. Going to fast food restaurants might not be the best possible option for you to achieve those goals. I mean, if that's if you have those goals. That's I personally recommend. Yeah, start maybe eating at home more, cooking. Obviously you just saw my food. It doesn't look that super pretty, although it gives me all the energy that I need for the rest of my day. And that's awesome. So we're gonna finish breakfast here. This was just a quick talk about the importance of what you put in your body. And then we're gonna see where the life brings us next. Obviously I have a huge day ahead of me of work, and we're gonna break down how we're gonna work today, how we're gonna structure the day, and what is the most effective way to maximize what are we maximizing? We're maximizing, that's actually a good question to ask. What am I really maximizing for in the day? I'm maximizing for the consequences, to bring the consequence of my goals a lot closer to me. So what are the choices that I need to make today in order for me to be the fastest or the longest ahead in my goals. That is it for Have Breakfast with me. Follow, subscribe, like, follow the journey. I mean, I know it could be a little bit like everybody's hustling, especially our age, and it could be very lonely, honestly, to just go through the whole thing by yourself. And if you're a young person about my age, I mean, if you're from like 19 to 29 or probably like to 30, you are hustling, you are working, you're building your life, and while you're building your life, you don't really have much time to socialize. You don't have much time to do anything beyond that. And I get it. And in order to build, let's say, a perfect body, you have to eat boring stuff. But that boring stuff gives you all of the rewards that you've been seeking. So, and I get it how it could be not as flashy, not as exciting, but it's what gets the job done. And I feel like not a lot of people, or not enough people, talk about the journey in the middle, what's really going on behind the scenes, how people building their lives. And you don't have to go through it alone. You can just, you follow me, we'll do it together, comment what you're going through, what you're eating for breakfast, and what are the sort of goals and priorities that you have. Okay, peace out.